How's it going, everybody? Hi, Tina, Clinton, Emma, Jeff, Pat, Easy, Jana, Couch. Good to see all of you. It is good to be here. I will tell you, today has been pretty crazy, and I was not looking forward to anything other than being here, just talking to all of you again, because it's been a crazy day, and I really wanted to see some very nice cards to hit here and just change the day. So that's the plan. Now, if you saw the email, I did say if we sell for the bracket breaks, if we went through from B to G, that I would fill the last one with everybody who got in, but I don't know, I haven't done this before, but I figured if we sell, B's already sold out, so that one's done. That's going to be right here. If we do, what happened to the camera? Let's get some more room here. There we go. But if we do breaks B, C, and D from round 1, I can open both A and B from round 2. I don't know, I haven't thought of doing that before, but if we can sell those out, I'll still fill H, but we can also start moving into the second round. I think that'll be fun. I'm actually really excited for all of these, especially getting into the Donruss International boxes. Can't wait to get into those. And then, of course, the totally certified. I mean, we all know how good of a product that is. So yeah, I really can't wait to get going on that too. But that's why I figured, why not? If we sell out the first 2, for every 2 breaks that we sell in one round, we can open the next in the next round. Of course, we can't do the last one until all of the other breaks are sold, but why not? Let's move on. Let's open some of these. Let's do Donruss International. Let's open some totally certified. And if not just doing that, we also have 2023 baseball, throwback baseball, of course. Was that from a pity pack, Emma? Nice. Hey, Emma getting a nice home field advantage pull from a pity pack. That's awesome. Hey, congrats on that, Emma. Sorry that it didn't turn into anything more when you went to get another box, but not a bad pull. Getting a Mike Trout. That's pretty cool. So it looks like, which one is that? Break C, I think. So this is break B. Break C is down to 6 spots. And then we have 26 for PYT and baseball. I know that a lot of you are very interested in doing the Panini Prospects again, which I was really hoping that that would be here. I was hoping to have that in that same break, but it has not gotten here yet. So that's why we're doing it 2023, doing a throwback for baseball. There we go. That's a bit better. It's hard though, Emma. You know, you always want to get the dragon, get the big hits. So I'm glad you at least got a home field advantage. I was actually talking about that earlier. So Donruss Optic clearly is out now. I have not been able to get any of those, unfortunately. Not yet. I'm still waiting. Thrills of being on the West Coast. You have to wait forever to get anything. So still waiting. I did order some. Lots of people have opened them by now or been finding them elsewhere. And then the Uptowns are coming out also. The Uptowns, the Downtowns, all of that kind of stuff. Those are going for thousands of dollars. Meanwhile, you can hit home field advantages, and you could buy Shohei, and that's still less than $100. That's still a case hit. It is the equivalent of a downtown, an uptown, whatever, things like that. But they're so cheap. If you want to get something crazy, that's what I'm going to be getting into. That's for sure. Jeff, that is true. Indeed, it does. Well, we do need to get into this break. I mean, we have one sold to start out. So let's go ahead and we'll head over there. So to start, we do actually need to do a new bounty number. So let's go decide on that one. But again, I do just want to say thank you. I mean, I'm happy all of you are here. Like I said before, it's just nice, you know. A rough morning, but I'm here and I am very happy to be talking to all of you and hopefully continuing our 101 streak too. How's it going, Dan? Welcome in. All right, here we go. Let's decide our new bounty number. So between 1 and 100, new bounty, this is going to start out at $20. New number, 48. That one shouldn't take too long to hit. Hopefully we can get a bounty number at 48. $20 and number 48. These bracket breaks have, just like always, have a ton of potential to hit the bounty, but it also, if you don't, they have a ton of potential to increase the bounty really quickly too. So pluses and minuses, right? All right, let's go here. So break B, getting a spot from last week. We have Emma S getting in, MG getting in, Keith, Adam S with 2, Brad C with 1, and then JTS hopping in for 4. 4 spots. Thank you all for getting that one filled. Let's get your names copied. And before we go too far, why did this not copy over? There we go. All right, so let's head over to random. Starting off with a break, kind of exciting. Super fun, very cool. I mean, we got tons of potential coming out of these. Even these Hoops Blasters, I think they have Curry and Luka autos. The Donruss International has some pretty crazy autos itself. And then, of course, a certified premium. I mean, you could hit everything out of there, right? All right. Round 1B. Seven times. Here we go. Last time, Adam S up top, Adam S down at the bottom. We'll see if anybody can make it from round 1 all the way to round 4 this time. Eventually, you gotta expect that somebody somewhere is going to hit the first spot and make it to the end and win the prize. So that's what we're hoping to see. Next, we got to randomize the serial number. So good luck. course, if you want to talk trades, feel free right after this. A lot of times you want to see the 101 spot, but maybe you think there's not going to be a 101 and the 4 spot's going to move through. 12 times or 13 times. Last time, 1 up top, down to the 8 at the bottom. This is what we have. Oops, make that a little smaller just so we can see the full names here. But if you want to talk trades, feel free. Now's the time. I'll give you a couple minutes and we'll get right into it. But 2023 baseball is up there too. I think that one should be fun. Of course, looking for the 23 Bowman rookies. You have Adley, you have Gunnar. The prospects, Felnin Celestin for the Mariners. His card prices have been going up by quite a bit too. Let's see, who else do you have from that year? I know there was another couple people. I know Jackson Holiday's in there, but also still for the Orioles. You have Arizona that has some good prospects and rookies, and I don't know. Should just be some fun stuff. I could not go any longer without ripping Bowman, so I'm really looking forward to getting into that one. But I know that there's quite a few of you waiting for the Panini prospects, which if I can't rip Bowman, I'm really excited that Panini has that. That makes me happy. I love that product. It's been fun. I do not see any trades going yet. Oh, by the way, I am actually really excited next week. I think it'll be ready for next week. We should have some extra fun stuff happening in the chat here. I think it's going to work out, but coming up, I mean, just stay tuned. Make sure that you stay ready. We should have some fun things. I'm excited for it. Going along with the bracket breaks and just everything else and knowing you, it should be fun. I am very excited and I wish that it was ready today, but unfortunately it's not. This week was crazy. Jared, how's it going? Welcome in, Jared. So after this one, break C and D for the first round are open. Break A for the second round is open. And then we have baseball 2023 Bowman also going up there. All right, let's go ahead and get started. If you are just tuning in, maybe you just finished work. If you're on the East Coast, it's about that time. So I hope that you are looking forward, have some nice plans. I hope you have some nice weather. We have great weather here so far. It is quite sunny, quite warm, and it is very nice. I am looking forward to our weekend plans. Oh, I guess our weekend plans are that we don't have any. Hey, nice. There you go, Jared. Quite a few to send off for eBay, huh? Should get you some nice sales, hopefully. All right, here we go. First pack. As we saw in the last one, these boxes have been pretty good. Quite a few numbered cards and an auto. Let's see if we see something nice. Kyle Anderson, Taylor Smith, Trae Young. We're going to go through the rest of these paper ones pretty quickly. 200 cards for eBay. That should do a pretty decent amount, I would think, Jared. Nice. Good luck on that one. I hope that they sell for very nice amounts. Frequent flyers, LeBron James. Going to the 3. Jamal Shed, 9 out of 99. That's going to be a tough one to beat for the low spot. 9. Going to JTS. And Isaiah Collier, a rookie. 6. There we go, right off the bat. 6 out of 99. Keith, I know you said you're up in the mountains. I hope you can still get some signal. Right now you're in the lead, so nice hit there. Especially on a rookie Keith. That is true, right, Emma? For the time being, one pack in, JTS does have the high spot. Gotta stay positive, right? Low spot. And the high spot. Keith and JTS. I mean, Jared, that's all just, you know, rookie gilded autos. You're right. Pretty small lot there, Jared. Hey, that should be a nice payday either way. Should be pretty fun, so enjoy it. Hopefully they'll sell quickly, and I hope that they don't have to get relisted because there's non-payers. Let's see what we got coming up. Going to the 9, we got AJ Johnson on the holo. Alex Caruso. Not sure why that one was in there. Just going to the 8. And Herbert Jones going to the 4. Get the boring packs out of the way, right? Let's see another auto here. Maybe a 101, something crazy. Tim Duncan. I really like these cards. Very nice design. I thought maybe we had, I'm not sure. Let's see what we got here. Ah, that's what it is. Greetings. Matas Puzelis. That's going to the 6 spot. Bol, nice team color, purple orange. That's going to go to the 7. And D'Angelo Russell on the red scope. 49 out of 49. Well, JTS, I'm sorry, but you have lost your spot to JTS. You're going to have to fight him for it. 49 out of 49 go into the high serial JTS. Hey, good luck, Jared. Either way, I mean, a 200 card lot, you should get a pretty nice payday on it. Are you listing them all at the same time, or are you spacing them out there? What are you doing with them? You got Dalton Connect. Be fun to see a jaw auto out of this stuff too. We got Zach Edey to the 6. Brooke Lopez going to the 3. And Alperen Şengün going to the 0. How about your baseball teams, though? Baseball is in full swing. Okay. I didn't know. Yeah, I wasn't sure how that worked, if they had a timeline and if they just put them up there when they decide to put them up there. I've never gone through them before. I really can't wait to get into Totally Certified. Evan Mobley on the purple. Going to the 2. And then we have Darius Garland for the 7. 67 out of 99. JTS trying to solidify that spot. I forgot to put these in order, so that's what we're going to do. That is not in order. There we go. JTS once again fighting over that top spot. I don't know how you're going to do it. JTS taking the spot from JTS. How's it going, Couch? T-Wolf, how's it going? Welcome in. One of your baseball games, T-Wolf? Or are you going to watch, are you getting ready to watch your team, or? Dylan Jones. How about the Yao card? Last pack of the first box. We got one more box to go right after this. Ron Holland on the greetings. Luca on the pure. Going to the 0. And DeAndre Ayton going to the 9. That bottom corner down here, definitely bent up. Right, 4 numbered cards out of that one. No auto. Let's hope we see another one here. Emma's excited getting her DeAndre Ayton card. Let's see if we can get you something really nice there, Emma. Oh, the Luca. That is a nice Luca. Let's see if we can get you one of the hollows, too. A hollow one of those would be awesome. Or numbered. I bet a blue scope in that would probably look pretty good. I'll show you all of these base cards. If you're in this break and you really want me to go through all of the numbers on the back, I can do that. Five, Donovan Klingon going to MG. And then here we have, ooh, look at the red here, very nice. This one's a little different, not the scope. I think that's just a red foil going to the 5. That's also MG. No number, though. Cool card. And then Rui Hachimura on the blue scope. 20 out of 99. That one's going to go to you, Emma. I hope you're a fan of Rui. Not quite Luca, but you got a numbered card. It's not going to dethrone JTS, however. Oh, that's awesome, T-Wolf. Nice. Hey, that sounds fun. I bet it's pretty nice down there right now, too. That is one thing I wish we had. I wish we had more of a local baseball team. We don't really have anything close, though. How's it going, Otis? This one? The bottom's kind of weird, right? Yeah, kind of interesting. Jonas Valanciunas. Going to the 9. And Grant Williams going to the 8. Right? I told you, Emma. Does it not look like that? It looks like you're supposed to cut it right there. That's just, when I see these cards, that's exactly what I think of. Time to cut off the hoops. Ooh, there's a Victor. Victor going to the 5. See another Pure players coming up. And I think we have a green in the back. There's a LeBron. LeBron is going to go to the 8 spot. That's Adam. Dylan Jones going to the 5. And Evan Mobley on our green. Green not numbered, but that's going to go to the 2 spot. Pretty good, Otis. I am tired. This morning was kind of crazy, but I was just saying earlier, I am very happy the stream is going because I was looking forward to this, looking forward to talking to you, opening up some cards, talking about cards, that kind of thing. It does, doesn't it, Jared? Come on, where's the big hit? The monster. I want to see something crazy. Skyview, Donovan Mitchell to the 2. That's a nice Shai Gilgeous purple. That's a cool card, actually. No number on it, but pretty nice. Going to the 3. And Jared McCain Chrome rookie going to the 6. You didn't get a nap at lunch? That is just unreal. What? No lunch nap? I don't know, Emma. You might want to talk to management on that one. How's it going, AJ? So let's see. We have 26 left for the PYT in baseball. We have 6 full spots for break C. If we can get through either C and D and then break A from the second round, or if we just go from B to G, I will fill with everybody who got spots. Break H will just be a free break. We got AJ Johnson. Right, Jared? That's what I was thinking. Otis, are you back to work? I thought you were done driving trucks. Zachary Risache going to the 9. Keegan Murray. Oh, by 1. Adam S. 68 out of 99. Taking that over by 1 number from JTS. But we do have a card behind. This Aaron Gordon does have a chance. That is not going to do it. 34 out of 99 going to the 4 spot. So Adam, you now have the blue. You are winning high number here. right, well, you know, at least you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Last year, 67. I even show you the number. There we go. 67, 68. Going to the 8 spot. Otis starting up the barbecue. That sounds like Otis. Last pack. Good luck, all. Eve's Missy going to the 7. And is this one numbered? I don't see a number on this one, but that's going to go to 0. Rob Dillingham on the hollow greetings. And then silver, Julian Champagne going to the 8. Adam, so it looks like we have our 2 spots. 68 and 6. Keith, I don't know if you still have signal or not, but you just get in, Keith, and you are moving on. So congrats. Do a quick recap here, and then we'll do what sounds next, or whatever you guys want to do next. Julian Champagne, Rob Dillingham. So numbered cards to 99, missing by 1, Darius Garland, 67. Aaron Gordon, 34, going to the 4. Evan Mobley Green, going to the 2. Marcus Sasser on the red parallel here. That's going to the 5. Rui, 20 out of 99, going to the 0. D'Angelo, 49 out of 49. And Jamal Shed, 9 out of 99. The 2 cards are moving on, though. 6 out of 99, Isaiah Collier. And 68 out of 99, Keegan Murray. So Adam and Keith moving on to round 2. An after work nap. Sounds good, Emma. All right, let's get your names here. This one. And make sure we get that entered in the series. All right, Keith, and how many likes are we at? I really wish my like counter would work again, because that would make it a lot easier to see. Adam already has 2 spots in the next one. There you go, Adam. Let's see, we're down to 5 in break C, 9 in D, and then we have 6 in round 2. So if you want, let's go to the page here. So this is what we have in our bracket break series. Adam, you already have 2 spots in the next round. We will be doing 2 Donruss International boxes. and 1 of these blasters. 6 spots available here. 2 spots from this one will move on to round 3, and then 2 spots from here to round 4. And if you're lucky enough to get the high or the low, you get 1 totally certified and 1 Donruss International. That would be a personal to you. Whether or not you want to open it, that is fully on your, fully up to you. If you want me to rip it or ship it. Don't forget, we have baseball. Ooh, I see Jana here. Jana, are you a Rockies fan? I think it makes sense because I know where you live, but there's some competition now for 505 going after the Rockies. Hey, I agree, Otis. But, I mean, I don't know if MG is in here. I haven't seen him yet, but if you get lucky like MG, he won all of those boxes last time. So there is possibility, and that's definitely something that can happen. How's it going, Cane Train? I can't wait to open these. I wish I could do it right now. We did not hit the bounty in that one. Let's get that changed. Now we are going for $30. Yeah, exactly. So not too surprised, you know? But man, I want to open more of these. Let's get on to those later rounds. Let's open some more totally certified. Those boxes are amazing. Or let's open some of these. Let's see if we can keep our 1-and-1 or 1-of-1 streak going. This baseball should be fun. I know it's 2023. It's not the 2025. It's definitely not the tribute. Those boxes, $7.50 now. What happened? Kind of crazy if you ask me, but the way that they went up in price is, I don't understand. Went up like crazy. It's your favorite sport, Jeff. What do you mean? I know, Clinton. I thought about getting some for a bit, but I just remembered from years past, like, they just don't even have, I don't know, Tributes never had a high return rate for the values that they hold. I think they're cool cards. I love that the relics and stuff can tell you what game they're coming from, but they just don't hold value. And so when the box went up to 750, honestly, I was just shocked. $750? Figured we'd run at some other stuff. Like I said, I'm still waiting on the case of Panini Prospects. That should be fun. We did that break on Friday. That was tons of fun. This is the MVP box. I was actually happy to get 2 numbered cards out of it. When I saw the prices for these, though, I was like, crazy. These cards are worth that much? But hey, 2 numbered. I did get a Shohei in the Dodgers uniform, so I am happy with that one. Yeah, you know, besides the relics, Jana, they're not my favorite card either. And for $750 a box, I would much rather pay $750 for a box of Gilded than I would for a box of Tribute. But hey, what do I know? All right, that's what we got. Speaking of baseball, I was going to get out some of my baseball stuff to show you all. And then I got busy and I forgot. How's it going, Jeremy? Yes. Well, last year, I think you could even get it for $400 when it dropped, maybe $500. But it's crazy. This year, $750 for that box? I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it. So we're going to stick to other stuff. I mean, things like this. Like, I don't know. This is even HTA. You know, you can get some of the Felnin Celestin cards because you can get them from the Chrome. His stuff's going for crazy. So I would much rather take a chance doing something like this, getting multiple boxes, than doing that. I'm sorry to hear that, Jeremy. You know, that's rough. Like, let me know, let us know in the chat here if there's anything that we can do for you. But, you know, I'm happy to see you. I'm happy that you're here. Good to see you talking, chatting. Always nice to see you in the chat, but I hope things are going about as well as they can at this point. And I hope things get easier. I know that's never an easy thing. So hopefully once that's done, you and your family can kind of settle down a little bit and just kind of get together and have some good times. There you go, Jeff. All right. I'm going to set this baseball off to the side. Still quite a few spots left in that one. But I do think we might be moving on to the next one here. So yeah, we do have 5 left in this one. What does that mean? There we go. But we need to give away some member spots. So, Nina, Christina, 1 of 1 in the chat. How's it going, Christina? So Jeremy, 2023, the top rookies would be from Arizona, from Baltimore. Adam, of course, took them. They were gone quick. The Angels in 2023, actually, they don't have anybody big in Bowman, but they do have Shohei and Mike Trout autos. Felton and Celestin, so for Seattle, right now, probably the biggest one. Texas has quite a few people from 2023. San Diego, of course. Hopefully Jackson Merrill comes back strong. Hey, there you go. Physical therapy. I know that world, Christina. I hope it goes well for you. The Mets have some good people. The Brewers definitely have some good people. I mean, take your spot before Emma takes it from you with Jackson Chourio. Who else? Detroit has some good players from 2023. And I'm pretty sure, I think Ellie is in this too. It's not his first or anything, but I do think that you can hit some of his stuff. Nope, no Ellie in Chrome. Oh yeah, Volpe, of course. Volpe for the Yankees, huge one. Well, it's hard too, Nia. I think, especially in Washington, I know the rules are a lot different than they are down here in Oregon, but it is, it's definitely hard as a PTA up there. Rules are different. They're actually different in every state, which makes it, you know, it makes it a little different. Oh yeah, Jason Dominguez, of course, Dominguez for the Yankees. The Red Sox, you can actually hit Babe Ruth, so Babe Ruth is one of the ones that you're looking for. Tristan Casas. Who else we got? Roderick Arias. So the Yankees actually have quite a bit. I know Cane Train kind of already took them, but the Yankees have quite a few hits out of this. Not bad. What I think is cool, that this is actually, so the Bowman Chrome, that's actually the first time that Topps did like relic autos or patch autos in their stuff. So that's what I like about this 2023 stuff. I think that's cool. I've been waiting for a long time for them to have Topps Chrome or Bowman Chrome relic autos. 2023 is the first time they did it, and I think it's awesome. Right? Anybody named Jackson T-Wolf? I know there's so many Jacksons coming up, and they're all good too. Jackson Chourio, Jackson Holiday, Jackson Merrill, Jackson Job. Lots of them. Hey, good luck, Jeremy. Hopefully we can hit you a Trout auto, or I think he has one of the case hit autos that you can get. That's right, Drew Jones. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. You can get Ellie cards, you can get Drew Jones cards. I'm actually hoping out of any of these boxes, but especially out of this box, I'm hoping that we can find a pearl pack. If we could get a pearl pack out of these, oh, that would be so cool. 1 in 10 cases. I think each of those cards is, I mean, they sell for hundreds. So if we could get a pearl pack, at least 4 people, I think, would be having a pretty nice payday. If we get one of the top rookies, who knows? I know, they're 1 in 10 cases easy. I've opened a lot of Bowman, and I've never gotten a pearl pack. That's got to change at some point. That would be really cool if you could do that, Jeremy. Here we go. Yeah. I'm gonna see how many likes we're at. I know, just getting into the swing of things here. At 26, which means we gotta give something away. So let's go over to Nightbot. Type into chat again, which is awesome. And let's just do MLB exclamation. Both teams had a grand slam, T-Wolf. Jackson Holiday had another grand slam, which is awesome. What is MLB? It's hey, so are the Orioles, Jeremy. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but Yeah, they're having a rough start. So I feel the pain. Major League Beer. There it is, T-Wolf. There you go. Good question, Jeremy. Sanders, I don't know. I would not be surprised if he was like 14, 15. I mean, I don't think there's just so many other positions, and because of the teams that are drafting, I don't think he's going to be that close to the top, actually. Well, Jared, Aaron Judge is having one of the best years to start for baseball, too. He's hitting like 400 or something with the number of home runs he has. Yeah, I guess I could see him going to the Saints, Jeff. That's true. If he doesn't go to the Saints, though, I don't know. I could see him going back to the mid-teens. Oh, I know. Those torpedo bats. What a weird thing. What are they using? I don't understand. Torpedo bats? How did how is it even legal? That's what I don't get. It's so strange. All right, let's get you all in a race here. Actually, before we do that, we're going to do the member race. I forgot I got that set up. This member spot is actually going to go to break C. Yeah, I know. It's really weird, Nina. You can use torpedo bats, but not oils or tree sap. It's so strange. All right, so we're going to do a member race right here. Good luck, members. Or maybe... Hello? Maybe we're not. All right, let's try this again. All right, we're going to reset. I don't know what's going on. It won't let me start the race. There we go. 1 minute on the clock for our members here. Good luck. That's crazy, Jared. T-Wolf, that is awesome. That is such a nice card. That Marvin Harrison Jr. that you got, such a great hit. Congrats on it. The card itself looks so good when he's in his white jersey for Arizona too. Such a nice card. Hey, good idea. I mean, it's a good looking card. Might as well. It looks awesome. And good luck on the grading. I see it, Dwayne. There's Jana. Jana continuing her streak. Jana. Once again, getting a member spot. We have more member spots coming up, though, for triple and home run members. Don't you worry. We got a couple more of those coming right up. Jana, congratulations. While we are waiting, though, we're going to do another race. It's nice. Sounds like a great time for a bike ride. So we're going to copy all of your names over if you entered in the chat here. One minute. Guess what? You have to listen to the sound and the music this time. But we're still going to shuffle 5 times. Good luck. One of you is going to win a spot into break C from the bracket break series. Strongest legs. I see MG making a little bit of headway here, but is it gonna be enough? I see one of one Christina. Jared's up there, Jeremy's up there. Somebody's making their way through the pack. I see, oh, out of nowhere, Dwayne, congratulations. It's about time, Dwayne. Hey, you were on a hot streak for so long, Dwayne, and kind of stopped for a while, but guess what? You just got a spot, so congratulations, Dwayne. AJ, did you ever play the game Road Rash? That's what Dwayne's pulling a Road Rash move. Punching and kicking on the motorcycles. I saw Dwayne right there. He kicked you off the bike. It's okay. Those rules are legal here. Dwayne, congrats on getting that spot. Dwayne, I know that you actually like these bracket breaks too, so I hope we can get you moving forward. Last time we did this, I think you got to the 3rd round from your spot in the 1st, so good luck. That makes it a bit harder, Jared. Yeah, those flat tires kind of slow you down. Right? It was the PSA 10 of Mickey Mantle. Nina, feed your raccoons. Nina saying, make sure we feed our raccoons. All right, we got 4 spots to go in break C. 24 is still available for baseball for your teams. We have 6 spots in round 2, and then we have 9 spots in break D. Once again, if you're wondering how these bracket breaks are going to work, 2nd round, so Adam already has 2 of his spots. Anybody in break C and D is going to fill in right here. If I can show you. There we go. So anybody from C or D, C is going to go here, and D will go right there. And then from these two, we'll run a couple more spots and you'll get into round 3. This break is going to have 2 Donruss International and 1 Hoops Hobby Blaster. This break here is also going to have 3 Donruss International and 1 Totally Certified. I would be very happy if we made it here today. That does mean we would have to fill a C and D, but then we'd also have to fill A and B from round 2. I just want to open some more Totally Certified, and you guys don't know, it is so hard to have all these boxes sitting right here, and I'm just kind of looking at them. I want to open them as a personal, honestly, but I don't have that many available. Three left in break C. Awesome. Thank you, Craig, for hopping in. Let's go here. I'm really hoping the Panini Prospects case shows up. If you missed it on Monday, opening that up as a left side, those blasters, yes, I know, once again, blasters, but they were loaded too. It's true, right, T-Wolf? It's so hard, though, because I know how good those premium boxes are. I really want to open those premium boxes. Who knows? I don't think this is available, but maybe we'll pull a Bobby Knight auto again. Probably not. Wow, this is still so cool. RGL, I don't know if you're still in the chat right now, but well, this card's awesome. I don't know. I've been debating, do I want to sell it? Do I not want to sell it? How often do you get a Bobby Knight auto? I just don't think it happens often enough, so I don't want to get rid of it. It's just, it's cool. But at the same time, I feel like I need to get rid of it too. How's it going, Golden Hawk? Right, Jeremy? It's just such a fun card. Bob Knight auto? I don't know. That's the one that I'm debating the most over right now. I just can't imagine selling it. I just have to have its own display or something like that. How's it going, Lively? Welcome in. So far, so good, Lively. Can't complain. How are you? Out of the Prism draft, Dwayne? So I did Golden Hawk. It's kind of, his are different because the gold of this 1 to 5 sold for 150, but the 1 to 25 is sold for 250. The base one is sold for 125. So I don't know. It doesn't really add up. It doesn't make too much sense. So it's kind of a tough one. Yeah, I know, right, Golden Hawk? Yeah, the bids definitely change things too. I mean, the ones that I'm looking at though, they are for buy it now prices. I just don't think that anybody actually knows what to price this at. So maybe it's a good deal. Maybe it's not for 150. I don't know. That's the question. I don't even know what this thing out of 11, I don't know what it's worth, but it's really cool. Yeah, I'll probably end up sending it off just to get graded before I do that, but I think that is what I would end up doing lively. Just put it up there. We'll see what it goes for. Maybe I'll just use this as a card show piece, put it in the center. Like, when's the last time you saw a Bob Knight auto? Yeah, definitely not. It's off center here. I mean, I can't really tell. It looks pretty good to me, but the thing that I'm not sure about is the top to bottom. Maybe a little bit bottom heavy. The right side is thicker. Huh, I don't know. Looks pretty close to me, but we'll see. I know, that's what I was saying too when I got this card, T-Wolf. I said, do you know how cool if this was the picture of him from the game that he threw the chair in, and that's the one that he signed? That picture would have been awesome. I'm sure that card would sell probably for thousands. Him throwing the chair across the floor. Cool stuff. That's the question, Lively. It's a tough one. That's something too. Oh, that would have been awesome. A timeless moment. Timeless moment Bob Knight auto throw in the chair. That would be cool. I'm sure that that card probably, we might have just created a card there. Tell Panini. Quick, trademark the card. Yeah, I don't think that there can be, T-Wolf. Can you imagine if Bob Knight coached today? He'd probably be kicked out of the school in like a day. Have baseball up there too. A poster sold for $220. That's pretty good. A lot of times those posters don't sell for very much. I was hoping out of the MVP box, I mean, of course, just like everybody else, but I really wanted to see a Shohei auto. That would have been awesome. But I honestly, out of all of those, I haven't even seen one of them. I haven't seen a Shohei auto get pulled. So I don't know what's going on with those. Sounds good, Jeff. See you in a while. Actually, have any of you, whether you've opened it or watched boxes open or anything, have you seen a 3x MVP Shohei auto at all? I haven't seen one. I'm actually just looking on eBay right now too, but I don't even see one listed. Yeah, and I mean, he did cases and didn't get an auto either, Golden Hawk. At least from the ones that I've seen, maybe he had one of them, but I don't even see any listed, which makes me wonder, did they just not put them in the product? That would be, interesting. Now I want to know. Yeah, I don't see any even listed. Crazy. That's a very specific and interesting dream, T-Wolf. That might be a sign that you should go do that. How's everybody's baseball team doing? We talked about it a little bit earlier. Orioles off to a very, very rough start. I don't know what they're going to do with pitching. Pitching's a problem. Their batting is, it's okay this year, but you know, who knows, T-Wolf? Maybe there's a secret card. But yeah, Orioles, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Makes me kind of sad. That is a very interesting dream there, AJ. I know, Craig. I don't know what to think. Though I will say they at least have Felix back, but starting pitching, not looking so good. This is really interesting, though. I am looking through the pages of all of these 3x MVP boxes. I don't see an auto. So now I want to know, did they forget to put them in the product? I feel like that's a lot of boxes that have been gone through to not have an autograph. Very interesting. None sold, none for sale. I don't know. Makes you wonder. Strange. T7. We gotta get through. Oh, we gotta open up something else here. So we are going to open up some One Piece. Come on, manga. Actually, after the last pack, I'm really just hoping we see something besides foil. Let's see at least a super or, I don't know, any kind of alternate. If it's just a foil, then we're going to open another one. Next week, we should have some One Piece, and we should have some other options too. Come on, just foil again? That was not even worth it. They make me very sad, AJ. So now I gotta open another one. We are opening until we get something besides just a foil pack. Because foil packs are the worst. I think we have at least a super back here. I think I saw some silver. Nope, but it's an alternate art. Hey, what do we have? Be something good. Come on. Let's see. That's a pretty decent one. Don Quixote do Flamingo. Very cool. I want Luffy, but I will take this one. Such good looking cards. By the way, on Monday, we were looking at things to see if we could figure out, or at least I was trying to find the black label cards of the Luffy One Piece winner. I did not find any for sale. So I did go back and I did check on Beckett to see what the pop count is. Out of 378, there's 11 of them. So they do exist. I don't have the only one, but I don't see any for sale. So I think everybody is just keeping them. Yeah, I don't know. I even looked afterwards. I spent some more time looking. I saw some pristine 10s. I saw some BGS 9.5s, but no black labels are for sale. And I didn't see any black labels that had even sold. So I think people just got them and they're keeping them. What we could do, I'm trying to think. How would we convert? So what I could do actually for this baseball one is the teams that are not sold, I can just turn that into like a random and we could do just a baseball random to do a baseball break. And then when the Panini prospect stuff gets here, I know quite a few people asked for the PYT version of it, so I thought that we would try the base or the Bowman too. But we could just do a random for that also if that's more what people are interested in. You all just let me know. How's it going, Vic Dog? Welcome in, Vic. Duck Dodgers. Is it 5 o'clock? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I think East Coast, it's actually 6:30. Oh my goodness. That video, Duck. Oh, I don't know. For you in chat, if you're wondering, Duck, and maybe you guys have seen it, but Duck sent a video with the Minecraft movie. When they say chicken jockey, you know how they all throw popcorn or whatever's going off? Instead, they decided to light fireworks, and everybody who's sitting there ended up running out of the front rows. And it's just, who thinks to light fireworks in a theater? I just, I was honestly so blown away that this is a thing. Somebody's actually lighting fireworks in the theater. I don't understand how we even got there. What? It was a lot of fireworks, too. Doesn't really make sense to me, but that's what happened, and that's what people were doing. So that's how it worked. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand people. I don't, I guess, trust people like that now. You go out, it just doesn't feel like you can go anywhere without being safe or having to watch your back now. I don't get it. It's crazy. Everybody released chickens. I don't know. So I don't know anything about Minecraft. But can anybody in the chat explain to me what the thing is with chicken jockey? What am I missing? Why, when you say chicken jockey, are you throwing popcorn and fireworks and releasing chickens? And what am I missing? I don't get it. I truly don't understand. See? I, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I'll try to understand, but why is that the phrase that when people say that, things just go crazy? I have never even turned it on or tried to play it, Duck. So I am completely out of the loop. Just, I'm lost, I guess. That's all I can say. I'm just lost with it. I don't understand. I think we are down to 2. So we have 2 spots left in break C for the bracket break series. And then we have 23 for baseball. If we get up to 50 likes, I'll do another giveaway. The week was actually pretty good. It was very, very busy. This morning was very, very busy also. So I am very happy to be here talking to you, just sitting here talking about life, I guess. Opening some cards. We had some nice stuff. We'll see if we can get another 1-at-1 coming. I'm hoping we can get the baseball running. It would be awesome to pull a 1-at-1 from Bowman. Like I said, I'm just sad that the Panini Prospects didn't get here in time. I wanted to run that today because I know a lot of people asked for that and we're hoping to see that one going here, but didn't show up. That seems to be the theme on the West Coast, at least where I live on the West Coast. 5 hours in between Sacramento and Portland. I just don't think people plan that one out. I'm not that close to Portland, and I'm also not close to Sacramento, so I think that extra travel time they always kind of forget. I wish, Duck. I mean, I don't know if you saw the video that just posted today. I have not even gotten a Caitlin Clark. So the standards that I've seen, that you usually get one Caitlin Clark out of every 3 boxes. We have opened 32 boxes, whether they're blasters or hangers or whatever. We've gotten 4 Caitlin Clarks. That's 1 every 8 boxes. I don't know if I just have terrible luck at trying to find Caitlin Clark or what's going on. It's so hard to get a Caitlin Clark. I'm just looking for a base card at this point. I don't want anything crazy even, but it has been so hard to get a Caitlin Clark. I will take whatever comes at this point. Pretty crazy if you ask me. I sent one of the pictures to Jeff here. I know he's kind of sad about it. You want to see it again, Jeff? Yeah. So, Jeremy, the thing right now, though, it doesn't make sense how much more expensive Caitlin Clark is than everybody else, including Asia Wilson, including her rookie card. She has rookie autos too. Like, you can still get an Asia Wilson autographed card for right around $1,000. Asia's the best player in the WNBA. Doesn't make any sense. But I'm hoping, so with people like Paige coming up, we'll see how Juju recovers. There's quite a few other just like really good up and coming players that I'm hoping that the momentum continues and we'll start to see more competition, better competition, more publicity for the WNBA. Like, the more publicity you have, the more people want to compete. When you have more people competing to be a part of something, the challenge gets tougher, which means the competition gets better, you get better. I would love to see the WNBA continue to grow. I'm hoping it happens. We'll just have to wait and see at this point. Yeah, you know, nobody in the break wanted it anyways, Jeff, so why not just give it to you, right? It's probably like $20 card or something. No big deal. So again, we have 2 left for this one. 2 spots will move on to the next round. Next round, we do have, I'm actually just really excited to open the case. Still sitting here. The case. 20 boxes. Donruss International. We got to get it open. So looking forward to doing that. But Donruss International has been good. So I am looking forward to moving on to round 2, getting through these here. Fix the camera. There we go. So you know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. Let me go. Oops. So many things. Here it is. So I really want to run baseball. We are going to do a couple spots. First place in this race is going to get the Guardians. Second place is going to get the Marlins. I know that they're not crazy teams, but I want to get this baseball running. Still tons of potential. 2 spots to give away. So let's go to Nightbot. I don't know. Let's go with Grand Slam. I want to see a Grand Slam. Go ahead, type that into chat here. And let's see if we can get this baseball going. Or NBA, we'll do with a bracket break. Get yourself entered. All right, let's copy these names. 14. Buddy, James, MG, Keith, everybody else I think I've said hi to, but thank you all for being here. So let's get your names copied and good luck. Two teams up for grab. First and second place. I know it's not winter, but I actually really like the downhill ski race. I think it's kind of fun. 14, 1 minute on the clock. Good luck. Listen to that music. Hopefully that'll wake you up. Here we go. Buddy way up there, way up in the front. Craig is moving up. Craig is way up in front. He's gonna hold that lead. Craig, Easy's moving up. Craig Mack just jumped out to a crazy lead and held on the whole time. There you go. Congratulations, Craig. So Craig, you are going to get the Guardians, and Easy, you are going to get the Marlins. There you go. Nice. You don't want to listen to the music the whole rest of the stream, Duck? I could turn it on. You could listen the entire time. I don't know. I think that sounds fun. While we're waiting, though, for one of these to get going. 2 spots left in this one. I didn't find what I'm looking for, but this is probably one of my favorite cards that I've ever gotten of Ohtani. Guess it is a Project 100 card coming from Topps, but I love the dragon on it. I think it's super cool. This card is never going anywhere. I love the artwork. I just love that it's an Ohtani card. Everything about it, I think, is just super cool. How's it going, JTS? I just opened some right here on the stream, Duck. How's it going, 505? Welcome in. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, JTS. It's good to see you. Got distracted by the music. Yes, you won the Marlins. The Marlins are now yours. Craig won the Guardians. But yeah, this card, by far one of my favorite cards I've ever gotten. I haven't found what I'm looking for, but these cards are very cool too. I figured we'd go over some of my PC while we're waiting. Of course, RGL pulled this one. Yeah, Rasani, I do have it. I just moved it to right here, right somewhere. Oh, right here. Right there. So is this the one you meaning? So this is the Guarindo card. But I think the last time that you were talking about this one, was there a Pearsall that you wanted also? I don't know. I don't know of another Pearsall card that I had though. In between marriages. So I do have this Guarindo card, but I don't know of. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know of another Pearsall that I had, but I would happily look for one. I'm sure I have one somewhere. But Jackson Holiday, the gold Adley right here. Just love how full the gold coloring is on the finest of these cards. This Acme Pax card. That one's kind of tough to see through the stuff here, but this one was why I love opening 3 and 2. 3 color patch, Adley Auto, 6 out of 7. This is probably one of my favorite Adley cards. Go pick up a Ricky, but what if I don't want a Ricky? I could. Sacramento's our local market. Adley right here. This was the first card that we picked up at a local show, or the show we went to in about, I don't know, 20 years. So walked in, very first table we stopped at. 49 out of 50 Bowman Gold Adley. As soon as we saw it, we're like, yeah, we want that card. I haven't actually checked on what that's worth in a long time. But that was the first card we saw when we went up to the table. Like, yep, gotta find that one. Here is a Shohei, and then another one, a gold Shohei. What I was looking for, and what I am looking for, is my Shohei collection. Oh, look, here's a Shohei High Tech. These cards, super cool. I love these. I hope that they bring these back to baseball. I know that they're making a Star Wars of them right now, but I hope they bring them back to baseball. Oh, I know Jeff's in here, so he's going to be happy to see this one. You guys might remember when I pulled this. Did I force her to? No, we both grew up watching Adley play when he was at Oregon State. So we were just, I mean, it was kind of easy. Just Orioles fans, and when Adley went there, it just became a very easy thing. Easy to follow him. But this is an on-card Caitlin Clark auto. Yeah, sure. Sounds good, Rasani. But where? Same. This is from the same artist. Yeah, same artist as the Shohei card. Gunner with the Orioles here. Project 100. I saw that Topps posted. Well, hey, since we were talking about it, there's that card. But Topps posted a thing about the craziest Shohei rookie collection they have. I don't have anything compared to that one. He said it was worth like 300,000 or something. I definitely don't have a collection that's worth that, but where's all the Shoheis? I'm gonna have to do some looking through all this stuff here. Well, I think I know what I will be doing once we are done. Just, it's so hard when you have a lot of cards, you know? But hey, first black label, that's probably also not going anywhere else. It will stay right here in my PC. Fun stuff there. Just so many cards. How big is the collection? Oof, that's a tough one, Duck. I wish I could say. I honestly have no idea. It's a lot of cards. I'm gonna guess, I don't know, between 20 and 50,000 cards. I don't even know. I have not even tried to count. I don't even know if I want to try to count. It would take forever. Too many. That's how big it actually is. There's too many cards. It's not something that you always say or want to say, but at this point in time, it's the truth. I gotta get rid of some. I definitely need to sell some of them. They don't want to sell any of them, but there comes a time when you have to. And right now, I think I have to. So if you guys want any cards, let me know. Too many. $50,000 to $75,000 for 505. That's crazy, 505. That's awesome, though. I mean, I truly don't know. If I priced everything out, I don't know what that would come out to, but it would be a lot. And that's why I got to start selling things. That's the hardest thing in here. I just like to collect. But there comes a point when collecting turns into hoarding. I don't want to be a hoarder. So I gotta start selling stuff and making some room. Right, AJ? It's fun. It's definitely something that's enjoyable, but it's a lot. I think that's what I need to start doing, 505. Just put tons of base cards together, try to sell those off. I don't know. I take a lot of the $1 to $5 cards though. Take those to the card shows. But it's there's a lot. So I'm gonna be busy, that's for sure. How many cards do you fit in there, 505? $40? That's not bad. I mean, if you could get $40 out of it, that's a pretty good deal, actually. Both for you and whoever gets them. Are they just random cards that you sell? Like, do you just grab a random stack of base cards and just put them in the box? Or how do you do it? Okay, just random stuff. How many of, so out of that 250, how many of those cards are 1980s and 90s Fleer baseball and basketball? Or Topps baseball and basketball? Nice. 8 pounds of cards, $75 sold. There you go. I mean, but you have to get rid of it, right? So you have to throw it in there. Just random mixes and assortments of things and get it out of the house and make some room, and there you go. So just a full assortment of everything. That's not a bad idea, though. If you can get rid of the base cards, sell them for a pretty decent price like that, and let somebody else look through them and go through what they like or don't like, then there you go. $40 to you. Well, I definitely have not seen a duck, but I also don't collect Funko Pops or WWE, so That was not something that was on my radar. All right, we're gonna make a deal here. Let's do, what do we want to do? We're 2 spots away, so really close on this basketball one. Um, hmm. If somebody gets the Tampa Bay Rays, the Texas Rangers, the Arizona Diamondbacks, or the Cincinnati Reds, I'll give you a basketball spot also. A comic book slab? That's not bad though. Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you, 505. Nice. So mostly organized and then some random stuff. I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I very much am gonna have to take up your technique on this, 505. I like it. That's awesome. I very much appreciate that and the like just the idea that I need to do that. That's for sure. That will make some room here, but that's awesome. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I had just been taking a lot of stuff to the shows, but a lot of it, even if it's parallels or things like that, still didn't necessarily sell. So I might just have to toss them in a box like that and we'll see what it does. How's it going, Todd? Still snowing. I can't even imagine the weather the last week. So it went from cold and rainy, not necessarily snowing, but it went from raining to now it's been 80 for the last 4 or 5 days. And our grass has gone from maybe an inch tall to probably a foot in 5 days. So that's the other thing I need to do this weekend is just get out there and chop it all down because it is growing so fast right now. It was not so good Friday. Well, we don't want you to have a not good Friday, Todd. Oh, is that why things are closed today? I was asking earlier, I was like, is today a holiday or something? Why are so many places closed? But now I know why. That makes sense. I did not know that today was Good Friday, but now I understand. Yeah, I was confused earlier. I was like, what? There's so many places closed. Why are there so many closed places? But if it's Good Friday, that makes sense. Yeah, that I understand that now. I mean, even if going to church, like, I don't, at least the church that I went to, you never went to church on a Friday, so I knew Easter was coming up, but Good Friday's not something I ever remember celebrating growing up either. It's just a Friday to me. Right, Greg? Degen. Degen, let's open the cards, get some hits, have some nice, crazy stuff. Funny, AJ, funny. Yeah, no religion, just praying to the card gods, opening that our degen selves. I like it. I just got a notification on the phone that Otani is not traveling with the Dodgers right now because he apparently is now a dad. Congratulations, Otani. I know that you're probably watching this stream, and yeah, congrats on that one. I remember that, AJ. That is funny. Back in the day, huh? 505. Now, next week, I should have some One Piece, so we should have that. We'll have baseball as long as this is going up. Of course, we have plenty of basketball, lots of that happening. And I don't know, whatever else you all want to run, I guess. Oh, Star Wars. Keith, I don't know if you're still in here, Keith, but we should have some Star Wars. I can't wait to get into round 2. So that's up on the site right now, too. Show you this one. But we got 2 boxes of Donruss International and 1 of the Hoops Blasters. We should get some nice hits coming out of that. 6 spots in this one. My other One Piece box set? I don't know. So they had the 2nd year anniversary. The one that I got was the Japanese version. They should have the English version coming in also. But I haven't gotten any updates on when it's supposed to be here. But that's a good question. I wonder how it's going to differ. I wonder what things are going to change. My favorite One Piece character is Luffy. I just think Luffy's hilarious. So that's, I mean, him just being so spontaneous and random, and I think he's hilarious. So I love Luffy. You know who we haven't heard from? Cops to see which episode he's on. He gave us the quick update on Monday to say he's out to 481. Well, I want to know what he's at now. I did, AJ. I tried to order 4 of those from Walmart, but it wouldn't let me get any more than 3. So I got 3 in there. That took long enough. I had to try for like 15 minutes to order them, and it kept saying, cannot order, cannot order. Finally, it went through, so I did get 3 of those 10s, but mostly I got them because of the Dawn Pack. There's 2 versions of the Dawn Pack, I guess. I'm hoping out of the 3 10s that I can get both versions. We'll just have to see. Hoping for some luck. Get some new Dawn. How's it going, Clint? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a very nice start to your weekend, Clint. Both of you and Samantha. Sounds good. We got some baseball up there. We got some basketball. Still waiting for some other baseball. Yeah. Well, hopefully she's done with work soon, and then she can have a nice start to her weekend. Right, 505? You had to know there was a reason behind it. Got to get those spots in quick before she gets home. There's Keith. So was I, Keith. I thought that it would, I don't know. I'm excited for it. I know it's 23 baseball, so it's a little bit of a throwback, but I, after how quickly everything sold on Monday, I thought that this one would sell out too, but I guess not today. That's okay. We'll leave that one up there. I should be getting more of the Panini prospects in. I'm a little hesitant to put it up as a PYT. I know that's what a lot of people said they wanted, but yeah, it might be a little rough to sell out if we do that. So I might just put it up as 15, maybe 20, probably 15 spots. And then we can do it like that. Do you think, I don't know, I'll see if I can somehow get some extra posts out there, maybe do some extra emails too, just to remind people that it is at 2 p.m. on Fridays, because I think a few people were a little confused on that one. So we'll stay on. It's 4:30, almost 5 o'clock, but we'll stay on to see if other people come in here, check it out. I think they might think it's 5 o'clock still. So I'll try to get some extra word out there that it is at 2 p.m. on Fridays instead of 5 p.m. and then 5 p.m. on Mondays. But even if it's not going to run today, or if things don't run today, we'll make sure we do it on Monday. Right, Craig? This is Star Wars basketball. Should have more to choose from, kind of more to go through on Monday. I'm hoping, as long as things get delivered, with it being the weekend, I don't know, because actually that's probably why things didn't get here, is because today is Good Friday, which makes sense. So thank you for that, Todd. Now I know why things didn't arrive on time. The holiday, I'm guessing, but the post office was open, so I don't know. Maybe things are just a little delayed because of it. Yeah, that's kind of weird, Craig. Columbus Day, but not Good Friday. But some people clearly get Good Friday off because things were closed. Uh, so I don't know. I guess I don't understand who gets Good Friday off and how you decide that Good Friday you get off. Is it Does it depend on the religion of the place that you work, or that's the question. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me, Otis. So I think that I'll probably get things on Monday. I'm hoping I get them on Monday, but I don't know. Okay, there you go, Craig. That makes sense. Well, that's kind of how it should be anyway. Put your and work should not come first, is what really what it comes down to. Nothing wrong with that, Otis. You know, what I keep hearing is the older you get, the filter just wears out and then you can't change it. So then it just becomes a filter that doesn't work. Turned on at 18 or off at 18, I guess, huh, Otis? That's a bold statement, Craig. Question for everyone. How are all of your redemptions doing? If you have redemptions, I saw like some Jaw cards went out, some Luca cards went out. Um, I think I think there's been a couple people for Tops. I actually messaged Tops for this card. Tops now Cleat Relic of Aaron Judge, and they told me that they have no idea because they do not do the ones to make they're not the ones to make the card, I guess. So whoever they're going through to get the relics, they said, "Oh, well, we don't know." I was like, "But you're the one that put the redemption card in there. How do you not know when you're going to get the redemptions?" I thought that was kind of strange. That's the big question, Otis. We really have to wait to see how everything turns out with all of this, but that is the question of what's going to happen. Let's see if we can get this basketball going. How many likes are we up to? Are we even close to 50 here? $33. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Well, I do appreciate you all hanging out. You know, part of it too, I know it's a little bit off because I didn't even know that it was Good Friday. So part of why the stream might be a little slower today could just be because of Good Friday. Might be a lot of people traveling for the weekend and coming up onto Easter. Um, I think so, Jana. I think it's WrestleMania is what RGL said. But I also cannot confirm any of that. So I don't know if maybe that's part of it too. But I'm thinking probably Easter weekend and Good Friday, and there's probably a lot of people traveling or finishing work and getting ready. That would be my guess. Is it happening today too? See, I also don't know. That could be. But when it comes to that kind of stuff, I really don't know. Is it happening right now, Otis? Is it currently going? Maybe I should have had some WWE for this weekend. See, when you just don't know, just that changes things too. But WrestleMania should have ordered some WWE stuff. Okay. Well, good to know. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. So I think on top of some people thinking that it was at 5 o'clock, and then Good Friday, Easter weekend, WrestleMania. I think there's just a lot of things going on today that just made things a little slower. I know we're so close, Craig, right? Two spots. I'm hoping that we can at least close out basketball today, if nothing else. And then we'll just try again on Monday. And I should, now I'm wondering if I'll get it at all today, but I should have Panini Prospects, so we'll have a full case. Lots of people were looking forward to the full case, so if nothing else, we will have that on Monday. We will still have this baseball up there for Monday. And then I don't want to get too many listed, but yeah, we could turn them into fillers, Jana. Could cut them into 50% fillers if you want. You want to see the grid? Sure thing. So right now, Adam already has 2 spots in the next one. These 6 spots are currently available on, can you even see me pointing? I guess the arrow is not going through there. Let me go like this so that we can see it. These 6 spots are currently listed on the website, but Adam has one, Kane has one, Keith and Adam with another one here. And we'll see how many people can make it to the last round this time. That's the big question. I think so far, the first 2, we've had 3 people make it all the way to the last round. Last round, we had 2 people. Nobody's won. So nobody who got in at the first round yet has won this spot, but we have had people make it in. We've also had people make it in who only bought one of these spots, and then they were able to win. So C is right here. How can I label that? So this was A, this was B. This right here is C, so these 2 spots are next. D is right here, which will be those 2 spots. And really, after we run C and D, we could run the second round A and the second round B. If people wanted to get in, we could run this one too. So we really only need to get through 4 of them before we could get to here. And if we could open some totally certified, I would be happy. I mean, I would love to be able to open some more totally certified. Oh, awesome, Dwayne. Thank you. Let me Whoops. So we only have one spot. One spot is all we have left to do. So someone from this one, two people from this will go here. And then we'll have those open for the next round. One spot to go. So close. Jana jumping in. Thank you, Jana. All right, that one is full. Thank you all. And good luck. 20% chance 2 of you will move on to round 2. That's the idea with all of these, kind of the fun stuff, extra degen type break. 20% chance that you get into this one and the next one. Possibly all 4 of them. But thank you all. Let's go ahead and do the names here. And I'll show you what we have. So JTS with 2, MG with 1, Craig Mack with 1, Rasani with 1, Janice getting that last one, Dwayne getting the spot from the Reds, and then winning one earlier, Jana with the member spot, and Kane Train getting that last one. So let's go ahead and copy your names. And good luck, all. Now we've been seeing about 4 numbered cards per break. So I would assume we're going to get probably, or per box. So I would assume we're going to get somewhere around there again. Of course, you're looking for the high or the low number serial. So maybe one of these times. You can get cards numbered to 8. So it'd be awesome to see one of those. But good luck. Here we go. Brad C down to Dwayne H. Top to bottom. Oops. Good luck, all. Here we go. Otis, what are you making? I know that you said you're doing the barbecue. What is for dinner tonight? 12 times. Good luck. Let's get this one going. We got 5 up top, down to 8 at the bottom. So Jenna, you got the 0, Rasani with 1, Jana with 2, MG with 3, Dwayne with 4, Kane Train with 5, JTS with 6, Craig Mack with 7, Dwayne with 8, and JTS with 9. If you want to talk trades, feel free. This is the next one. Bounty number we're looking for is 48. Of course, a bounty is $30, which if you hit that right here, you pretty much pay for your spot. Don't see anybody talking trades in this one. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started. But once again, thank you for getting this one filled. We'll do more of these on Monday. We will have more product, more things to open on Monday also. And yeah, there's quite a few releases and things coming out. So we'll try to do some Star Wars, some One Piece. If you guys want WWE because of everything happening, I'll see what I can get for WWE, but I know that's kind of expensive now, but here we are. Let's pull a 1-1. We still have to wait, I feel like, forever in order to open Bowman products. Just it's coming out so late this year. Good luck. Here we go. Through the paper pretty quickly, but I do want to show you all of the cards in the break. If you want to see the numbers for each of these, please let me know. Eves Missy going to the 7. Max Strus, 66 out of, no, 88. That's a tricky one. 88 out of 99. So, tough one. 88 out of 99 on the Max Strus. Could be 66 out of 88, but there's no such thing. That would be awesome. I hope so, Rasani. Getting a 1 of 1. I don't know if we can get a 1 of 1 out of these blasters, but 88 out of 99 is going to be tough to beat. And then we have Timani Kamara. That's going to go to the 6. So, Dwayne, you have a tough one. 88 is, I think, the highest number we've seen so far. We hit 101s. I see 25 and I see to 8. So we can get cards to 8, but I don't think we can hit 101s out of these blasters. However, you can get Curry autos, so a Curry to 8 would be pretty nice. I'm hoping that we see something like that. We do have 2 full cases of things to go through. There's a nice Luka parallel. Luka is going to go to the 5. King Train. And Derek White to the 7. Come on. See something coming up back here. I want to see one of the low numbers of a kind of like a star player, a nice autograph. Joel Embiid, 2 sky views. So we got the 2 and the 0. Rookie card, Tyler Smith. I don't know about this guy. Tyler Smith, but 9 out of 99, JTS. That is a pretty cool looking card. Sorry to disappoint you, Rasani. Hey, a card to 8's not bad, though. You know, can't get the 101 here, but card to 8 is still pretty good. Now, we could get a 101 out of the baseball stuff. So, if you guys want to run baseball, that is still a possibility. There you go. 1 of 8. I like your thinking. That would technically automatically move you on, Rasani, because there's nothing lower than that. Ronnie James going to the 6. Rob Dillingham going to the 4. And Bam Adebayo to the 2. We should see 2 more numbered cards. At least 1 more numbered card, I believe. At least that's been the average. I don't know if there's any guaranteed how many numbers you get, but nice KD team color to the 3. And Yao going to the 8. Ooh, that's a nice one. How about that team color? 29 out of 49. That is a good looking card. JTS. That looks cool. Hey, I'm a fan of that one. Very cool. That one's not going to take over these spots here, but either way, still a nice card. Yeah, I kind of wished he played longer, Rasani. I did always enjoy the Yao Ming and Shaquille O'Neal matchup. I thought that was a good one. We got Deron Holmes going to the 0. How about Stephen Castle Greetings going to the 3? And Eamon Thompson going to the 1. That is box number 1. So we have the 8 spot as the high number and the 9 spot as the low number. I want to see something, I don't know, something different. I don't know if Hoops has a case hit necessarily, but I would love to see one. Cody Williams to the 2. Jacoby Walter to the 0. And actually, this card coming up looks awesome. How about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the blue scope? Whoever's getting this, that's a nice card. $84 out of 99. Dwayne. Nice hit, Dwayne. That's nice. I did see earlier today, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the heavy favorite to win MVP. He has like twice as many votes as Jokic does. I think Jokic has played the best season that the NBA has seen, besides Wilt Chamberlain, of course, but the best season the NBA has seen in a long time. And yes, I know that Shai did score more points, but how did Jokic not get it? It's crazy. People just think he's boring basketball player, I guess. I don't know. Surprises me. Skyview to 8. That is a hollow Skyview. Going to the 8 spot, Dwayne. We have Sadiq Bey and Grant Williams on the hollow, going to the 8. Well, you're getting plenty of cards. There you go, Dwayne. I know, right, Rasani? Like, he had one of the greatest seasons in basketball NBA history, and he's not going to get the MVP. To me, that's crazy. And nothing against Shai. I mean, I think Shai is an awesome, awesome player also, but I just, how does Jokic not get it? We got a purple Nickeil Alexander-Walker going to the 8. Avika Zubac going to the 4. Oh, no. Going to the 2. 12 out of 99. That corner is bent up right there. 12 out of 99. And how about a Khalil Ware on the red, 12 out of 49. That's a nice card. 2 spot Jana. That's not going to get you on to the next round, Jana, but especially this one, that's a nice card. Very nice hit. Awesome, awesome. Three more packs. Wow, that Colin Sexton card. Talk about being tough to read. Tajani Saloon. I don't know how you say his last name, but this guy. To the 7. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the pure player. Going to the 6. And Ja Morant to the 8. 2 more packs. Johnny Furphy going to the 2. Jimmy Butler on the purple to the 4. And Buddy Hield to the 8. In our last pack. I think we've only gotten 2 numbers so far. Do we have one here? I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out. Ron Holland on the Skyview to the 9. Jason Tatum to the 2. And Anthony Edwards to the 1. So our winners getting into this break. We have Dwayne, 88 out of 99, Max Strus. Dwayne, you're going to move on to the next round. And our low number of the break, 9 out of 99, Tyler Smith. Have a hollow of Alexander Sarr. That's going to be the 8 spot also. There you go, Dwayne. And then our numbered cards, 12 out of 99, Zubac. Khalil Ware out of 49, 12. Khalil Ware. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 84 out of 99, going to Dwayne. And 29 out of 49 on the Yao, going to JTS. Congratulations, JTS. That is true, Craig. That does seem to be the case. Thank you all for getting that one filled, though. We'll continue those. Yeah, you did pretty good. It's about time that you won a race again, too, right, Dwayne? It took quite a bit before you won another one. Hopefully that ends your slow streak, though. If you did get into that one and you didn't hit, I'm hoping I can get you something next time. And we'll see about baseball. I'm hoping that that baseball one, the Bowman does run here. There's plenty of good hits still to come out of that one. So I'd love to see it go. We'll just have to wait and see. No 48 on that one, so we do have the bounty moving up. Going up to 40. Right, Craig? I feel like I need to do that too. If that's a genius idea by 505. If he's getting SonnyCon for a recount, but if he's getting $40 just for 8 pounds of cards, you can guarantee that that's what I'm going to do too. Putting Hitman stickers. Oh man, I have so many Hitman stickers, it's crazy. All right, so there's 9 left in break D. That one's up there on the site. There's 20 spots left in baseball. And then there's 6 spots available for round 2 because we do have 4 people moving on. So that's up there right now also. I know Hitman's going. Blackbeard is going. I'm going to be hanging out right here for a little bit though. See if we can get anything else. I do hope to have some more personals or things like that if people want personals. And yeah, next week we'll have a lot of stuff. So many things coming out. I was really hoping to have a lot of stuff today, but just had to change up the breaks. How's it going, Zennial? Welcome in. I know you are one of our baseball people, so we do have a baseball up there. Actually, I know you got in on football last week also, so thanks for hopping in. Baseball is right here. I am so happy that it's baseball season. Just, yes, it's baseball. I just can't wait. Yeah. I know Corbin Carroll's kind of making a comeback. So, which is good. I have a couple of his things that actually, if you're a Corbin collector, I know that you have been in the past, but I have a couple of his things that I'm going to probably end up selling. I was saying earlier, I just have too many cards. I don't want to get rid of things, but I don't want to be a hoarder either. Too many cards right now. So lots of things that I have to get rid of. Probably going to be upgrading things, trying to get some really like high-end Adleys and Gunners and things like that. Probably some very nice Shoheis also. Yeah, I can do that. Sure thing. So I'll try to get some nice Shoheis. I don't think you can go wrong with Shohei. Just my opinion. I really want to open this box, but this box, I was talking to somebody about this. I am so shocked at the price of this thing. I don't know if you have thought about opening these or looked at these or anything like that. But if you guys don't know how much this is, take a guess. Hi. When I saw how much it was, I was just in shock, to be honest. If you do know, because you have opened some, well, then I guess you know. Wow. That is the going price. 800. I was talking to somebody about it. Like, here's one, 900. But the reason that I found out was because when I was looking at stuff on Dave and Adams, they are buying those boxes for 650. And so I was like, wait, 650 for Dave and Adams to buy it? I guess that's just because of Leo DeVries. But I'm just trying to think, who else? Like, who is the big chase besides Leo from this? I don't know. But I was so surprised. I was like, wait, those boxes can't be that much, can they? But I don't know who the chase is. You have Leo. Is Paul Skeens in this? Is that why? I mean, I mean, me too. That's why I bought these to start with, but I just, these boxes, the prices just skyrocketed. Oh, that's not why. Is George Lombard, is that his first? Is his first in here? If George Lombard has a first autograph in this? No? I honestly don't know. Besides Leo DeVries, I don't know who the big chase is and why these got so much more expensive. I don't see it. But hey, crazy, crazy box right here. So I would love to put that in a break. However, that would get to be very expensive. I don't know, maybe we'll find something nice to mix it with. Now what we could do is do like a Topps and Panini prospect hunting. So throw this in with the case of Panini prospects. That would be a very expensive break though. And the only way we would run that is if we did something like the PYT that's here. But because this is going a little slower, I'm kind of questioning if we should do the PYT. Right, Sunil? It's hard though, because I'm like, well, I'm not sure what's better. Because that box being expensive, I don't know. There's not a lot of other stuff that came out except for Tribute, but then that's $7.50 a box. So just between those two boxes alone, that's going to be probably like $75 a spot for two boxes. It's crazy stuff. Crazy talk. Well, it looks like people are kind of heading on over to Hitman. So I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. We'll just plan on doing things for Monday. I'll leave up the bracket breaks. I'll leave up the baseball for there. And then hopefully soon the Panini prospect stuff, that if that case gets in, I'll have that in store after this other baseball runs. And then we'll do some One Piece. We'll do some Star Wars. If you guys really want WWE, I know the RGL and JML are doing a ton of it for the weekend because of WrestleMania, but if you guys want some of that, we could do that too. Well, thanks for stopping in, Zennial. Good to see you. And I think we'll see all of you on Monday. Monday at 5 p.m. So yes, Monday is at 5 p.m. Today, Fridays are 2 p.m. But have a great weekend. Have a great Easter if you're celebrating Easter. And have some fun time with your families. But we will see you all later. Have a great night and a fantastic holiday.